you up with a donation real
Well,
quick?
I hope you're ready for some bird action. Squeaky bird.
Can I hype you up with a donation real quick before you start?
Sure.
I have a $5 donation from Anonymous, and it says, "Go Mora! The whole Italian speedrunning community is cheering for the best Toree 2 runner."
Yeah, not the best. I lost the tourney. We did a tourney, that's why. I'll talk about the Italian community and why we love this game so much later. I just start with the... Thank you, by the way, thank you. I forgot, I completely forget every time. And yeah, I'd go into the game and tell you a little bit about it whenever you want. Do you want to do the countdown, Carrie?
Sure. Do you want me to start on 5 or 3?
4.
4, yes! All right, you will start in 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck.
I totally forgot to give you the Discord VC, sorry. And this game is about a tiny bird who loses the ice cream. We want to eat this bloody ice cream, and we will go in every single place possible to reach it. It's a small 3D platformer made by one person, who's Marcus, who's also recently announced his new work. He's also bird-based, so I strongly suggest it. And he usually does this kind of indie projects alone. It's a short game, but it's a lovely game, and it costs not much. It's less than $1 and €1. And so the goal is this one. The lore of the game is we are getting our ice cream stolen, and we want to retrieve it to eat it. And the game is comprised of 9 levels, made of 5 different themes. This is the city theme. There's 2 levels for each theme. I can do it in any order, but I'll do it following the regular one. And we can run, we can jump, we can do 2 jumps while in the air, or just 1 if we are not... We can do 2 only if you start from the ground, that's the idea. And there's several mechanics sprinkled around the levels. And for example, these boosts, these whatever, and we have to reach these goals in possibly a short amount of time. The first one is just been done. This is the second one. It's the lovely beach vibe one. And we'll also have some opportunities to die here, which we will try to avoid. And we will also encounter these ugly chairs. And they are very oddly... Their hitbox are pretty odd, let's say. So they're usually one of the worst parts for a beginner while doing this run. Bees and turtles, I guess, whatever these entities are, kill us instantly, so we have to avoid them carefully. And this water flows us, brings us with the flow, so we are faster with when we touch it. And there's a weird quirk with boosters and platforms that, for example, water that flow us together, where we don't want to hit directly from a boost a platform which goes forward, because it will lose us some speed, basically. So this is one of the few things that we have to keep in mind. For the rest, it's just tight movement, staying in the air as little as possible, and whatever. And I hope you're enjoying the sounds this bird makes. And also the music. I forgot to tell you about this music, but the music really goes hard, particularly in these space levels. I'm not sure if it's very Celestial Result-ish this level, but I remember it quite differently.
What are you talking about? This looks exactly like a Celestial Resort.
We are just missing the dust bunnies, but everything else is identical, basically. A theme, whatever. And okay, I was mentioning before about the tourney. If you see the leaderboard of this game, you'll see lots of Italian flags, and that is because we hosted the tourney of this game. We do this of this game as Italians, as fellow Italians, because it's very beginner friendly, so we can drag in some people who would otherwise be too shy to play. And also lovely. And we also spoke with the developer himself, which is a cool quirk. A wonderful person. I strongly suggest to support his work. It really puts some charms in his games, and usually goes for these Nintendo 64 graphic styles with Unity, of course. And
it does have that vibe. It does have that like old school like Kirby 64 type of feel.
Yeah, the new game he announced, like the trailer is 2 days old, something like that. So it's very, very hot news, I'd say, given that we're in the lasagna world here. It's called the Super Kiwi 64, just so you understand. It's not, of course, on the Nintendo 64. Yeah. It's Kiwi, the bird, whatever the creature is. I think it's a bird. I don't know if it's labeled as something else. It looks wonderful. I'm so hyped for that game. And I already know it will be like not that costly, so I strongly suggest you at least give it an eye. I'm not getting paid for that promotional message, I promise. Lovely game, I swear. So this is the last of the 4 main themes of the game. The lava one, I also got it in a very, very good time. 109 is pretty competitive. And now we visit the second row, where we revisit the themes we saw before. This level is the one I struggle most with. So if you want to read some donations, if there are, or if you want to remind us what this is, just go, Kathy, please.
No, sure, I got you. Don't worry about it. I do have a few donations. I have one $5 donation from Anonymous with no comment. And I have a second donation of $5 from Anonymous with no comment. But we do appreciate your donations, and one of those went directly to the All Red Berries incentive for Yoku's Island Express. We are 2/3 of the way there, $50 out of $75 to obtain the strawberry skin for Yoku's Island Express, which will be run by Not FM. So yeah, love to see more donations, love to see that incentive get met.
Cool. Thank you. I'll also be hosting for that run, so keep on going with Arb, since we're Celeste teaming everything apparently. Keep it going, surely.
Yeah, how can we have a Celeste-ish speedrunning event and not have an incentive called All Red Berries made? Like,
yeah,
come
of course. I love the tweet from Maddie themselves, who dropped the how do you say, the advertisement for the marathon, and then said, okay, maybe there is a little bit of Celeste in this in this
we have a little
Celeste.
bit of Celeste over at CelesteCommunity.
We do a little bit of Celesting, yeah. But this is one of the oddest level. Of course, there's this horror jump scare here. Marcus loves to put them in the game. Oops, I died miserably. And here, okay, I get to show again the cool strat here.
Oh, I just saw the jump scare. Thank you.
Yeah, the first one, this is Toree 2, of course, I forgot to mention. There's also Toree 1, it's not called Toree 1, it's called Toree 3D. And, okay, there's again the remembrances of our jump scare. And it is, the first one is slightly more spooky. It's not spooky in a horror way, it's spooky in a childlike horror way, I'd say. It's a fun way, yeah, it's a fun way of putting horror, I wouldn't say horror, of course, in the games. And this one has also the lyrics. This song has lyrics for some reason. I don't know why. It's a lovely song, by the way. This game has some real bangers, I promise you. The next one what's coming goes really, really hard. I hope you can hear it properly. This is phase 2. It's, I think, the most technical level, this one. It's full of... Like, here you really can see who's good at the game and who's great at the game. It's really hard to get a competitive time here, like a 1 of 4, 1 of 5. It's really, really difficult. Here we drop down here to reach directly this booster, which saves us like 1 second, stuff like that. But most of the time save is just staying in the air as few as possible, optimizing lines. It's almost like a racing game as the approach, I'd say.
I can see that. I definitely can see that.
Also, another thing that the charm this game has is I don't know why I love this thing. I fell in love with the game as soon as I started. I started, of course, because of the event from my Italian friends, but I really fell in love with the game. Like, it's really funny. Now it's one of the hardest level for controller players, this one, because we have to rotate around this torch tower, this tower of lasagna, I'd say. Here controller players really have to... They also have to move the camera properly, which is something that I don't have to worry about, being a mouse and keyboard player. But I should be getting a good time here. Anything under 30 seconds is very, very cool. I should be getting a 29, I think, yeah. Also, this level really fries with the bitrate, so I hope... I had to pump up the bitrate mainly because of this level, because otherwise you get like a mashed up sauce, basically. That's how it works. This is the final level. You could see the ice cream statue here. We are finally ready to tackle onto the boss, who's the first character we met. And we have this gauntlet of cotton alley. Yeah, lovely way to put it, Hyphen. And we are getting pumped and fired for the fight, which will be not easy. I'd say I really struggled with it casually, and it has some quirks. It's a two-phase fight with where we have to send back to the enemy some balls which are themed with the 4 themes which we saw earlier, and we know the pattern already. The flag of the end of the level will spawn where I'm at right now, so I have to dodge these 6 bullets. This is the city themed one, and we really want this ice cream. We really want it. Like, we avoid lasagna beams. We don't want. We really want something sweet. We don't want lasagna, and so we send it back to the owner. Sorry, no lasagna for us. Now we have to avoid this laser, which is oddly hard to avoid. Now it's this once again. The weird thing about this pattern, the pattern that is fixed whenever we enter this level, is that we never have to send back the beach-themed bowl. So now I keep escaping from lasagnas because I want ice cream, I said. I should have one last bowl, the hardest to dodge. Lo sapevo. I knew it, sorry. I have to do it again. I restart because I know the pattern. So there's this. This one's the last one, the last bowl. I had to dodge that, but I got stuck into this pink pole, and this was rather unfortunate. So I have to redo the fight, but the time will be coming shortly after I beat it, hopefully soon. Sorry for the Italian. I said I knew it. I'm really scared of these lasers. I always struggled with it. I lost several runs with it. But yeah, lovely game. The main difference between, I didn't tell it, any percent glitchless and any percent is in 2 main things. One is you can skip the happy Toree animation whenever you finish a level, and if you do it, it's a glitch, of course, but it saves the happy Toree animation time, which is 3 seconds per level. And then you can really break this fight. This fight can be basically doubled down in velocity if you die at the beginning, and time will be now. Sorry, I forgot to tell.
Well, GG.
Thank you. Okay, let's appreciate the last little cutscene. We killed our enemy brutally, we got our ice cream, but the enemy is crying in the corner. And of course we're not bad birds. So we deliver the ice cream to, I don't remember the name of the boss, so sorry. And we are happy together with the ice cream in good hands. Who stole our ice cream to us, but who cares? It's theirs.
Look at the smile!
Yeah. Ah, Glitch. Yeah, it's Glitch. The name is Glitch of the boss. Sorry, I forgot. And this is it. This is the game. Hope you liked it. I really love this game. It's a fun little side project who always cheers me up. I don't grind it regularly because, of course, the depth is not as interesting. But the game is lovely, and I'm happy I learned it. Thank you, Carrie.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone.
I was gonna say, LaMorra, where can we find you? Should you be speed running on Twitch.tv?
Should I be speedrunning? I do speedrun. I don't speedrun that much on Twitch.tv. It's LaMorra with an underscore between La and Morra. So it's if you really want, but I don't speedrun that much. So hope you like the game. And hope you keep joining us for this event. I'll be the host for the next part. So really hope you. Yeah. Sorry,
Yeah, thank you for showing this. Everyone in chat, I don't know how much of chat you were able to see, but everyone really enjoyed the vibe of this game.
I finally unlocked the power of the second monitor, so now I could see it fully. I love the energy.
Yes! Oh, we have the dev in chat. Oh.
Oh, Sector, yeah, it's Marcus. Oh, kinda meh game. It's not a meh game. I'll keep praising this game forever. I love this game. I love your work or whatever.
Oh, what a good ending. Yeah, no, thanks for showing it off. It was really fun. A lot of action in a short amount of time, and really cool. I've been loving seeing these like games that I've never personally heard of, and just being like, yeah, this was like made by one person. It's just like, oh, I need to go see what they're up to now. So yeah, thank you for showing it off.
Okay, that's all for me. Thank you again to everyone. Thank you again mostly to you, Carrie, and everyone organized this event. It's a wonderful event. I'll never stop saying it, and thank you again. I'll stop now.
See you later.